Okay, we're back. We are back. And we just bought 99 slide medals. So, that's that for that. Now, let's see if we can buy some MP items. Man, MP items are very, very expensive. I still need to buy some. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're gonna stop there. I think we're gonna stop. Good. Alright, it's time to leave. It's time to leave and figure out where we want to go. So now we are like completely free. We could check. Look at all the look at the amount of dots on the map. Insane. Insane. Okay, let's see. We could go to Daimajo no Yakata. The Witch Forest. No, this is the witch thing. I don't know if I'm strong enough yet. There's the Volcano. It's pretty far out. And yeah, I need the ice cooler to even be able to go into it. Maybe not this. There's the mirror. Oh, we could try to do the mirror castle. The one that costs 10 freaking $1,000. You know. The one that costs way too much. Doo-doo-doo-doo. So, screaming doesn't work. Chunk change, right? Maybe I should get more money before doing that. I'm gonna be poor. I'll take the money. You gave 10,000 gold. That's ridiculous. Okay, so I'm free to explore as I want. If you find a treasure chest, you can take it. If you want to talk, if you want to leave the castle, talk to me. But once you leave, the only way to come back in is to pay the fee again. Pay the fee again. Bro. Okay. Apparently this castle is very difficult. Because it's a series of puzzles. And Apparently it's quite confusing. Yoku kita! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ah, no, don't touch them. They are this is my king puppet. It's not complete yet. Okay. Did you hear that malfunction? Welcome to the Mirror Castle. Oh, at least she doesn't break up. She doesn't break up. All right. Oh, that's the flying carpet. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's that kind of puzzle. Amazing music. Hey. What? What does that mean? Those are mirrors, I guess. Ah, those are floor mirrors. Okay, at least there's no battles in this castle. Thank goodness, no battles. Did that do anything? Yeah, battles in this would be too much, right? What the heck? There didn't seem to be anything there. Okay, we're gonna leave. There doesn't seem to be any way to go. Imagine battling yourselves from this mirror. Yeah, I mean, it could have been. Battles in this would have killed it. I would have been like, screw this. And this doesn't even feature any battles, but apparently it's one of the. You remember the message I posted in the Discord? This is one of the toughest scenarios in the game. Apparently the puzzles are ridiculously hard. I don't know. We're gonna try to. Find a way. There's another switch. Let's see. Let's see where you lead me, baby. Nowhere. Okay. Let's see where you lead me, baby. I got MIDI. Wow. Woohoo. Super magnificent. Oh, there's a switch here. What? Oh, this one remained down. This switch remained flip. Does that do anything? Maybe it opens the other side. Or something. Aha! Now both switches are open. Okay, let's see if it does anything here. Aha! A path has been opened. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Oh boy. This brings me here. This brings me... Is it the same thing? I'm super confused. Oh, it brings me back to the same spot. That's what it does. Aha! Secret passage. I want the treasure chest. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. Made it in the middle. And there's somebody here. Hey, we're dancing. They're all dolls. Wah! Don't make them move. These dolls were super expensive. Bro. Oh. Another switch. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Okay, it brought me here. I got a blood mail. Blood mail. Let me guess, nobody can equip it. Yeah, you need 400. That's insane. I'm too far. Yeah, I'm not strong enough. Yeah. That's weird. Balmore still has his. I thought I had given Balmore a better armor, but I guess not. You never get back. It's hard enough as is to find the treasure chest. No! Oh, I'm supposed to do things in order. Oh no. Oh no, you can call it. Phew! I thought maybe I was crude and I had to gum out. No, it's okay. It's okay. Hey, what's up, Cronus? Work's overrated anyway. We're doing fine. We're doing a puzzle, a nice puzzle castle without random encounters, because Lord knows there's a crap ton of random encounters in this game. But hey, this one works just fine. Tears of the Kingdom stream 1. Not gonna happen. Oh, that switch was blocked before. I can also go down there. Ooh, look at this. Pretty. I'm king of the castle, baby. Yeah. The game is cool. It's a little bit tedious in places because it's difficult. It's a brutally difficult game, but it's fun. You're basically adventuring, going on different missions. Every mission is super different. And I love the battle view because your characters are tiny and the enemies are huge, which is always the best kind of view. Finally the good music, Rip. What, you don't like this festival music? Come on. Oh, there's another switch. Oh. Sorry. Aha. Give me your treasure. Sai Koribon. The best ribbon. Nobody's going to be able to equip that. Certainly not Zidin. It's probably headgear. It's a ribbon. Yeah. And obviously only girls can equip it. And nobody can equip it yet because I'm not strong enough. Ooh. Ooh. Gugu! Chotto, chotto! Don't sleep here. If you sleep here... 寝るんだったら, if you want to sleep, go to an inn. This is just for show. I'm sorry. Ma! We're making him pissed off like crazy. It's an exhibit. Everything we touch in this castle, he comes and gets pissed off. He created dolls that do music, dolls that pretend to be a king and a queen. And every single time we touch anything, he gets pissed at us. So yeah, you just came at a time where we have no battles at all. Usually there's too many battles, now there's none. Oh, let's go through the wall. Oh, a bastard sword. I bought that sword in the festival. I wasted my money. It was there for free. Bro. The goal of this castle is just to find all the treasures. You have to pay 10,000 G to go in. And find all the treasures. That's it. Atari o Saiwai no waza. Huh? I got a special skill. Oh, nice. I got a skill. New skill for my characters. I don't think I need to equip it or use it. Nah, I think it's automatic. Yeah. This is the scenario, like, not like it's just a puzzle puzzle castle. Like the one we did yesterday that took forever was a dungeon where we had to fight mummies and stuff. And we also had to help an ant colony free themselves from the ant lions. Wait, I need to go back. I have to go back to the bedroom. Is the character a kid? I don't remember how old. How old is he? I don't remember. No, but characters are tiny in this game. All the characters are tiny. Is it here? The game ends. You go. You get older as you keep playing the game, and you have a limit of 10 years. You're just having adventures on the island for fun, and ooh, I can pass here finally. Fuck, that scared the freak out of me. And after 10 years, if you're not done, the game ends automatically. That just scared the freak out of me. No! Do. Okay, how do I go without falling? Okay, but I can't come down here, right? Ah! Ah! That's annoying. Do. I like how he walks. He's just like la 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 la. How am I supposed to know? Oh, I can see from here. And this one is fake. This one is fake. This one is real. This one is real. This one is real. Wait a second, I think there's a way to get that chest. No! No! Wrong trapdoor. That's annoying. The music is getting to you in the negative sense, I presume. Well, you don't like it? It's not your favorite music? You're not gonna add it to your playlist? I was going to add it at first, but now how the heck do I get this treasure chest? You know what? Whatever. Man, there are traps everywhere. I can fall down here. Ah! The door won't open. It's locked. What? We can't go out. Luna says. Balmore says, don't stop kidding around. An ice cream truck. Oh my gosh, we're stuck. Game over. What? There's no secret mirror? Oh my gosh. Okay, thank goodness. Ah, you guys are so noisy. Be careful. Yo, bro. What do you want, bro? Woo! What? What's the point? I'm lost. Oh. Okay. We got it. Choker! We found a choker. I don't know what type of item a choker is. Is it for your arms? Ooh. It's an accessory. The wind gives you energy. So maybe give it to Luna or Chara. I'm gonna give it to Luna, I guess. What? This wasn't there before. Oh my gosh. This is all fake. This is all fake. I can't remember. Oh my gosh. Whew. Marakaito. What is that? Okay, it's a stone. Oh, it protects from paralysis. That is actually pretty good. So let's take that. Let's be protected from paralysis. Okay, so... Oh, I'm back all the way here. That sucks. Because I'm missing one treasure chest. I'm not sure how you're supposed to get it. It wasn't so bad. It's all because of the mirror castles. I don't find that a dungeon to be too difficult. We're done already. Granted, it took 45 minutes, but ain't so bad. Ain't so bad. Yeah, right. It was very lovely. I just need to figure out how to reach that final chest. I'm missing one final chest. Hey, where's my music? Oh, it's back. I need to find a way to drop into this. That's the thing. Oh, get it! Do, 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 do. I think this is the chest. Stop pretending. I think this is the chest people can't figure out how to get. It should be up, and there should be a hole somewhere. Probably here then. It has to be. It has to be. I don't get it. Me don't get it. How do you get to that chest? Okay, let's see here. Let's see here. It might be here. Hopefully. Because it's somewhere to the left, right? Hey, Abe. It has to be somewhere here. And it's not. It can't be this. This just brings me back to the beginning. So it's not here. What in the name of chicken is that? Unless it's one of those? It's not. Ah! Oh, you see, I was... Oh, is it here? Oh no, it's the same thing. What if I fall here? It can't be that. It can't, is it? Let me try to find another guide here. Mira Castle. Don't even have it. Ah. I'm pissed. I am pissed that I can't find the path to this stupid freaking treasure chest. And the guide makes no sense. But did we expect anything else? It has to be from the second floor. It has to be. Otherwise, it's literally impossible. It has to be from here. Oh! We got it. There you go. It brought us back to the entry as soon as we got it. What? You found all the treasure chests? It's a lie, isn't it? It's a lie. I can't believe it. I never thought someone would find them all. Balmore's like, huh. Well, we got what we worked for. I wanted to fool everyone with those treasure chests. Luna says, wow, you're a terrible person. The architect says, well, now I really gotta start buying and selling. Damn it. Ah! He's super pissed. Ah, good for him, Balmore says. He was trying to fool people. Let's go back, Zidane says. Luna says yes. Hey. We're done. Wow, there's a jail cell in this castle. I wonder what it feels like to be in a jail cell. It's gonna be fun. Hey, look, there's a line. There's a line. Wow, it's you guys. I'm really being serious now. It's 10 gold if you want to come in. Yeah, 10 gold. It's much better than 10,000. There are some pretty sweet beds inside this castle. I want to sleep in them. But it's probably going to scare me. There are dancing dolls in this castle. I'm excited. There's the doll of a king in this castle. Sounds fun. Apparently he says some... He says some weird stuff. Don't cut the line. And there's nothing in those treasure chests. Okay, the last thing I got was... What's the last thing I got? I can't remember. Psycho ribbon. What the heck? What's the last? I got the mist mail or something. Nobody can equip that. Why is it not here? Yeah, I got the mist mail. It's a PT-11. But not a single of these characters can even equip. It's not even available to equip later. That means that only my final character can equip it, which means the magician that we don't have yet. Okay. We finished another scenario. Yay! Yay! Bam. Ba-da-da-da. Okay, now that that's done, let's see. Are we near the volcano? Not that much. Ah, this is in September. Your favorite one so far? I don't doubt it. But there's new ones we can also get. There's the town to the right I wanted to go to. I forgot. Oh well. Pain Lake. Oh, Pain Lake, we're stuck until we get a boat. The town of Liars is in Gult. I mean, that's super far out. We can go back to one of the far out destinations because we have no choice. Oh, maybe we can go to the upside down castle. Because we have the air bead now. We have the air bead. Maybe we can do the upside down castle. Let's go safe. Save shimashita. Oh. Okay, no, I don't have it. Like, it's not for that one. It's not for that one. Oh wow! And the air bead is for one of the final, destinations in the game. I still don't. I need to find a magic shop. Show me your magic shop. Na 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 na. Okay. Venom Bowl. Might be good. Well, then I might as well buy everything. Except, maybe not. Maybe I should keep my money. No magic shop. Okay, so I think we're just gonna keep moving. We're gonna go back this way. Go back this way, whatever. We're gonna be in Film in February. It's not a big thing. We can't go in this because we still don't have the magic compass. Probably got to get the magic compass from another. We can go through Kinslow. Well, we're gonna go through the lake, I think. It's already January. It's almost been a year since we started the adventure. Daimajo. Okay, that's the. Okay. We're gonna try. We're gonna try the. Where the heck are the magic shops in this game? Where in the heck are the magic shops? Whatever. Let's go to the witch's house because we've never been. Or have we? Is there someone here? Nope. Apparently the door is closed. Apparently the door is closed. Let's go see this place. Kashdani. It's the okay, battles are starting. Oh, we have even worse versions? Oh, did I buy some well 50s? I bought a bunch of Psy medals, but I forgot about the well 50s. I think maybe I have them. Who knows? They're small. Yeah, that's what I told you. That's what I like about it. I think it looks super cool. I like this view. It reminds me of Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. I like when characters are tiny and enemies are huge. Oh, I don't have enough health. Ah, that sucks. Okay, I have to go back and buy some items, some healing items. I forgot to buy some. Because otherwise I'm gonna get wrecked. 5 days though. Now it's gonna be like there you go. Man, I'm out of money. $100 per night. That's expensive, buddy. Expensive town. I need to get 50,000. Oh, it doesn't matter because I'm gonna get 300, I think. Anyway. Cash Valley. I think oh well. Hopefully, I can still reach Felm in time, but I doubt it. Oh, that heals them. That heals them. No good. There you go. I was wondering if this was the Valley of Gold they were talking about. What the heck is that? Is that chrome? Ooh, 500 freaking damage. Why are you laughing? Oh, and those enemies, yeah. I already have to heal. Already. I think there was a treasure chest down there. Ah, oh my gosh, they do crazy damage. Speaking of which, oh my gosh, they do freaking crazy damage. I think, I got a new, it failed. I thought I had a new skill. Oh, it's this one. Oh, no one can equip it. Ah, they're too strong. I think they're too strong. I may be too weak. I don't even know if this counts as a scenario. And if I encounter 5 of them again, I'll just flee. Because they're a little ridiculous. They only give 250 Gs. Do 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 do. What do I do? Look at that! Risu Otari? February 10th. Congrats on trying to hit yourself. It's funny because these purple snakes are not as bad as the green ones. Oh, there's nothing here. Except death. Yeah, you'd think otherwise. Okay, so I can't go there. I just walked all the way down there for nothing. I want to use... Oh, yeah. Let me try again. Okay, it just poisons them. Shouldn't have bought that. It's a crappy... It's a really crappy spell. What a waste of money. It's just the big demons there that really give me trouble. These enemies are much easier. Interesting music. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to make it to film before February 10th. When's my birthday in this game? February... I can't remember when my birthday is. It's February something. You like it? Yeah. What? I can't go. Okay. See, these guys, especially when they attack first, I think I'm gonna, when I see these guys, I'm gonna Psy Metal out of there. Hopefully this is the right path. Okay, so being cursed in this game prevents you from using magic. And that's what it does. Yeah, it's the I think it's the 12th, right? I think it's the 12th too. I don't know why it shows that. I should have chosen something less random. What's here though? There seems to be something down there. Like if I were to go back, seems like there could be something. I'll try after. Maybe it's a dead end, but seems like it could be something. I like all the different backgrounds this game has though. It's cool. At least it's there's variety, right? See here, if you go there, it seems like there would be something. Okay, I'm locked out here. Oh, I need to go. Yo, I'm out of here. I am so out of here. This is one of your favorite things. Ah, come on. Yeah, just flee. Flee for me, baby. I want to watch you flee. Ta-ta-ta-ta. Okay, Uramiru is just a complete MP refill. That's what it is. Yo! I am out of here. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I wish there was a bestiary. I don't think this game will have a bestiary. But it would have been cool. Like if you could just go and watch and look at all the different enemies we fought throughout the game. She got me with a critical. He got me. It got me. Are these squirrels? Because Risu means a squirrel in Japanese. And this is called Risu Otari. Is an Otari. Let me see what Otari is. No idea. Can't find what it would mean. Doo-doo-doo. You have squirrel face. Yeah. Ah, they get healed by fire. I forgot. Wait, do they get healed only by fire or by everything? I'm not sure. I don't remember if they were healed by ice before the first time I tried it. At least fire heals them. Okay, there's only one of them. So I'm gonna focus on this bad boy. There you go. Drop some rare loot, buddies. I want rare loot. Now it's gonna screw me over again. Yep. Well, it was not too far at least. Dang it, all of this for a skull. What is that skull gonna do? And obviously I'm gonna have to walk back after, but it's not too big. It's not like the other dungeon we did yesterday. Charon is really weak with physical attacks. It's just so much easier to just hold the button down. The ultimate epic OP weapon. Surely. That's definitely what's gonna happen. They try to flee and they fail. You can flee from me, old snake. I feel like despite having many enemies that just come back in different colors, you still have a good variety of enemies. Like every new area we go to, there's always a new type of enemy we haven't seen before. At least one, sometimes more. So that's good. Yeah, it keeps it fresh. Because some games, most games reuse enemies in different colors, especially retro RPGs. You know, same enemy, different color means it's a stronger version. Always happens. But some games use it more than others. So I like that so far there's always been new enemies no matter where we went, despite the reskins. Definitely makes it fresh, keeps it fresh. Ah, is that the wrong path again? Oh, that's new. It's a death cat, no less. A death cat. What? Does magic fail against them? Okay, they are immune to magic. Let's pet it. Chin rubs. Yep, they're immune to magic. They're pretty weak. We should be fine. There's another secret in this game, by the way. I'm gonna say it now in case you guys, in case I forget and you guys remember when we're done with the game. There's another secret in the game where you can. There's a building in the game you can never enter unless it's your birthday, the birthday we chose at the beginning of the game. So we gotta remember to try that on our birthday before we stop playing the game. Maybe we'll get a puff or something. Ah, there we go. We made it. Huh? And I can't do anything. No! Onsen. Maybe. Okay, so I have to come back here with remember the 3 guys that want 3 men in their team? Yeah. The guys that want men in their team. Yeah, we have to come back with them. So that was a cute little grinding session. It's never lost though. Like, I don't mind getting money. This game really needs it, so. It's not lost. Let's just put it that way. But yeah. We're gonna have to come back through this entire valley next time. Can I leave this way, please? We saw new monsters and got money. Yeah. Well, we're gonna see them again. That's what it means. Next time we come through. Also, kind of makes me think that it probably means that we're strong enough. If the monsters are that weak here, doesn't it mean that we should be strong enough to get our final character? I don't know. Just theorizing. That would make sense, but you never know, right? I don't know. I remember we have to fight 5 guys in a row. Only using magic. So until I buy even stronger magic, I'm not sure. I got 3 calciums. Yeah, we're definitely not gonna make this in 4 years. That's fine. That's fine. Yo, how about no? How about let's get that out of here. Wait a second. Give me a second, guys. And we're out. We are out. Okay. Oh, it's January 29th. And it'll be January 30 tomorrow. Irashaimase. It's not like I have much money. I'm still only at 16, so. And this guy's gonna charge an arm and a leg. 100 G's, bro. Who do you think you are? Go save. Might as well. I just want to make sure I'm not missing out on a magic shop. Why are magic shops so freaking rare? Like, what the heck is wrong with the magic shops in this game? Okay, one place we've never been to is... Forget it. We've been everywhere. Let's see why I can't go into the witch house. Oh, don't know. I don't know. Okay, let's go to Gumea. Ah, we're not gonna make it. Because by the time we get to Falm, 3 days, and 3 days, it would mean 6 days. 6 days. Oh, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. We're gonna be there 2 days in advance. Really not that bad. What's the point with this town? Like nothing. This town is useless. What a useless town. But we could do the volcano which we haven't done. We can't do the volcano because we don't have the ice cooler. Right? Yeah, I need oh. Alright, let's buy it now then. I can buy it. This guy sells the ice cooler. I need to buy it, so I need to pay 10,000 G's more for this cooler. Which sucks. Hello? Where are you, you cooler? Where's the cooler, man? Yeah, it's this one. It's gonna be expensive. Always 10,000 gold, like, bro. Zidane says, shall we have one? Luna says, are you really buying this? Isn't it dangerous? Balmore says, I don't need one. Zidane says, whatever, I'll just buy one anyway. I'll use it for everybody. Thank you very much, the ice cooler man says. I got one. Okay, so the firebird, really. The fire-eating bird is the bird we have to get rid of. Which will give us fire feathers, I believe. Which we also need for another scenario. You gotta bring proof to the mayor if you want the reward, which is gonna be the fire thing. I'm poor. I'm super poor. 6,000. Oh my gosh, I'm super poor. I'm not gonna do the volcano just yet because we can barely make it to film. Might as well do it right now. Yeah, we're gonna go to film. Oh, there's a magic shop. Oh, but I don't have money. Oh no. I'm like, finally a magic shop. But who has money? And not me. Anyway, way no one can. I'm still too weak, like Blazer. I'm still missing. Charon is 177. Why can't she equip this one? She's exactly 177. I don't get it. Huh? Why wouldn't she be able to use it? She's 170. Oh, you need 180. I'm sorry, you need 180. I'm very, very close to being able to do it. Very, very, very close. Very, 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 very close to be able to cast magic for on every enemy. Yeah, we're broke. The ice cooler costs way too much money. Okay, I can't remember which character. Oh, this is Rukima. I could borrow money and hope for the best. This is where you fight Rukima. Shoot, there's another magic shop right here. But it's the same thing. As you can all clearly see, it's the same thing. I don't remember why we had to come here. Will something happen? Did someone tell me that in another town? Okay. I have no idea why I wrote that. Maybe I came here for nothing. What the heck is happening? Maybe I need to sleep twice and something will happen. Might as well try fighting this guy. Oh, I can use all of them. No, yeah. I'm still too weak. Probably. There's no way I can survive 3. Maybe if I have the weapon to heal. Hey, we made it. We made it 2 battles in. Yeah, he always gets everyone, so it's a pain in the butt. Yo! Can we survive? Can we survive? Can we survive 2 more battles? The heck is that? That's good. Putting me to sleep is actually good because if it means he doesn't attack. Ooh. He's weak against ice like crazy. I don't care if you put me to sleep. That's perfect. Keep putting me to sleep, baby. Let's freaking go. Ah, one more. One more. Maybe we can do it. Well, let's go. I'm going to use my entire strength now. I will not transform. I will come myself. Woo! Yo, let's go. That's our next character, guys. It's this guy. You can see it. You can see his big sprite here. He attacked first. Not good. Come on. 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 Come on, fall. No, he didn't fall. Oh, son of a gun. I'm so close. I'm so close. Just a little bit more. Paco, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it. I'm just gonna sleep again in case there's something. Enjoying the stream? Cool, thank you very much, sir. Did you ever hear about this game? Or played it or anything? Let's just sleep again. I don't know why I noted February 10th on my notepad. I need to know. First time seeing it. I need to know. This is February 10th. Did I make a mistake in the date? Let's talk to everyone again. Nope. Yes, I've been there. I just got wrecked. Nope. Maybe they have something to say? Nope. I don't understand. Something, I must have written something wrong because there's nothing. There's nothing in this channel despite the date being February 10th. And we have almost 2 more days before we've gone through a first year. Oops. Okay. No idea. Alright, so basically we just lost time coming here. We're gonna go back to... We're gonna try the Volcano since we bought the cooler for that. So let's go. Let's do Volcano. Ba-da-ba. Oh boy. Do I have a map of this volcano? Do-do-do-do-do. No, I don't have. I don't have a map of this volcano. Great. Left or right? Let's go left. Oh crap. Right? Let's go right. Are there battles in here? There might not be battles. Welp. It's these guys though, so that's cool. Please, no more. No more what? Battles? You think we've had too much? It's a normal dungeon. I didn't expect anything else. We didn't have that many today. We're going right or right, we're going left. There. It's a good thing I came here. We got a meal 50. Oh, it's these mother beep beep. Maybe by the time I finish this maybe by the time I finish this mountain, we'll be strong enough to fight the Rukiman, because we were so close. Then again, the 4th monster never attacked us once, so maybe we've been lucky, and next time we go, he'll actually do damage to us, so we'll do even worse. But we were so close to beating him. Mother creatures. But these are the same enemies pretty much as the valley. I hope there's no, like, you can walk in the fire. There's a secret path through the fire. I wonder if the game acknowledges that a year has passed. I got a well of 50. Can always take that. Maybe I'll say you got 1 year older. Left or right? Yeah, I think probably. I like that I'm completely stocked up on psi metals. It's like probably right. Oh no, you have to go down there, so probably it was left. Probably. Yo, I guess I'm gonna fight these guys. Why is Luna so slow? Holy crap. Why is she so slow? She hasn't even moved once yet. Sometimes I wonder how the speed stats work, because sometimes she doesn't get to move for like 2 turns. I'm not sure why that is. Too bad the volcano doesn't get its own background. I got an orc rod. I got an orc rod. That's probably a 175. Chan and Podal can't even equip a rod. Huh. It's probably for our good friend Rikuma, who refuses to join until we beat him. I'm not fighting 2 of them at once. No, thank you. No, thank you. Also, Sana, I'm surprised you're already tired of the battles, because we spent like the first hour in mirror castles without any battle. Get wrecked. Oh. Yeah, not at times. Always has a lot of battles when there are battles. But that's fine. I feel like it's pretty standard for the era. I don't think this game has more random encounters than other JRPGs of the era, for me, personally. I mean, I've played games with more random encounters than that. I'm pretty sure there's... Well, I don't know, but from memory, I don't think Dragon Quest had any fewer battles, or Final Fantasy 1. I don't think so. Maybe a little bit. Blizz's Scale. Huh? Brizasu Scale. Scale. Oh, Briza. Okay, maybe Blizzard Scale, maybe? Let's see what kind of item it is, because I don't even know what kind of item it is. Oh, it's not even a... Oops. Sami Uroko. Okay, it's a... It's an ice attack, basically. Unlike other games we've streamed, I don't know. I feel like we've definitely streamed other games that had just as many. Yeah, it's fun. The battles are fun so far. I don't mind it too much. And now it's getting better because we have psi medals. Like we have a 99 psi medals, right? So if we want to quit because it's too hard, you know, it's much less tedious now. So it's getting easier and easier. And I believe that the farther in the game we're gonna get, the further in the game we're gonna get, the easier it will become. That's what I think. Especially when we get Rukiman, our 5th character, it's gonna become easier still. Because, yeah, I have some PC Engine, you know, we played Momotaro. Remember Momotaro Densetsu? That was super grind heavy, especially the second one at the beginning of the game. Remember how crazy the battles were? Like, there was so many, we had to grind non-stop. What the heck is that? Makoteon. Okay. Yeah, so I have other PC Engine games I would like to stream one day, and I've already tested them out in the past. Like, holy jeebers. Like, it's crazy how many encounters they have. So I don't know if we'll ever get to them, but... But they're super rare games still, with no... no full playthrough on YouTube at all. Okay, so that's it. I feel like today is the first day of the playthrough where I'm thoroughly enjoying the game, like way more than the last 3 days. Maybe it's just my mood today, I don't know. Sometimes real life mood affects how you enjoy games, so... Not sometimes, often, I'd say. He had a dentist appointment today and the assistant was so rough. Rough as in rude, or rough as in she didn't care and she just went into your mouth like da-da-da-da-da-da. Has been a fun couple of streams, I agree. Huh? OT has been? What? It's just, I'm just worried about my uploads because the first stream of this game was a mess. We were completely confused, didn't know what to do. And I'm like, do I edit that stream out? Try to? I think I'm just gonna leave it as is so people see, so because it's gonna be complicated like the way we worked out, but the first stream was a mess. We were ready to quit, remember? We were super ready to quit. I am running out of well 50s. That's not that great. Let's use my well 10s because they're useless. Yeah, I'm glad we didn't either. Ooh. Wow! It's so hot. It's not a joke. We can't go. We can't come in here. It's too hot. Oh, but we have the ice cooler. Boom! Suddenly, the ice cooler started releasing cool air. Wow! I feel so cool. That's true. I can't believe it. Oh, Tegarada Zidin, thank you very much, Zidin, for your. We owe you credit, Zidin. Even though we only bought one, it serves for all of us. So I'm really happy I didn't pay for one. What a deed this Balmore is. All right, let's go in, guys. He's like, hey, only one works for all of us. I'm happy I didn't pay for one. She was nice, but when she was checking my teeth and stuff, she was being rough. Yeah, some assistants or dentists are not good. When they do that, it's because they're not good to me. To me, that means that she's a bad assistant. A good dentist should not hurt its patients. She should be able to do it gently. Okay, I got an iron helmet. Can I equip this? I can, because my cap is... It's also... Ah, but it protects against broken bones. Okay, that's cool. Anybody else can equip it? No. 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 Oh, I could give it to Balmore if I want. But I'm going to give it to... more important to give it to... Oh, he already has the iron helmet. Oh, he can't equip it. Only Balmore can. What? What did I get? Is that what I got? An iron helmet? Yeah, I got another iron helmet, and Zidin already has one. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Nice view. Oh, it's this guy. Munimu. It's called a Munimu. Don't ask me what it means. I just know it's called a Munimu. Ooh. It has a lot of HP. Ah, they do a lot of damage. What is this called, by the way? It's called the Flare Beast. Flare Beast! A Shinigami! So Shinigami is a traditional... Shinigami has kind of entered the Japanese language through manga. It comes in all the time in video games and manga. So often now, when they don't even translate the name, you'll play a game and it'll be called a Shinigami, which is practically a god of death, really. There's a bridge there. Okay, let me go see here first. Oh, there's another bridge there. Okay, it's just for a treasure chest. Ah, that's not good. Oh boy. I cannot wait for the life of me. I cannot wait for the life of me. I cannot wait to get an area effect magic. I know I've said that 20 million times, but it's the truth. Fun fact. Welcome to Retro Zen's fun fact stream. It's like saying kind of like if you take more common words like, I don't know, sushi for example. You know, there's no translation for sushi. It's just entered the English language. Well, Shinigami is a bit like that, even though you could translate it. Because it's so typical, because it's so rooted in Japanese lore, they often don't translate it now. Now you want sushi? I came in this volcano without checking on my items. Like, how long am I gonna remain stupid? I always need to check my items before I start a dungeon. And for some reason, I don't always do it, which is freaking dumb. Boo, I came all the way back here just for calcium. If there's one item I don't care about, it's freaking calcium. I don't need calcium. I already have a helmet that protects from bone breaking. So remember this life lesson, people. You don't need calcium, you only need a good helmet. You know what? You know what? Nah, bro. Nah. A big nah on this one. Big nah on that one. This quote needs a disclaimer. My stream will be flagged for fake information, deceiving information. She's scissor tail. This is called a scissor tail, and it tried to cut me half. It tried to cut me in half in one try. It tried to kill me in one hit, but it failed. And yet it only gives 70 G. Yeah, that's a little bit much, I think. I think I'm gonna out of here. That's a little bit much. Sorry, guys. Sorry. You scare me. What do you think of this music? Ah, do I want to fight these guys? You know what? We won't. I don't want to waste it for 15 cheese or whatever. Get out of here, Scissor Man. I mean, Scissor Tail. Ah! It's not over yet. Left or right? Left or right? Left or right? Right! Crap. Reminds me of a sad song RPG played. You can't come up with the name because it was in Japanese, or because you're not sure which RPG it was. This was blocked. You're right or my right? Hey, it fled. Get out of here, Shinigami. Be afraid. Okay, but what's okay? The name is at the tip of your tongue. Okay, but is it because you don't remember which RPG it was, or is it because it's a Japanese name? You don't remember which game it was? Okay. If it ever comes back to you, let us know. I only have 30. Yikes! I have enough psi metals, hopefully. Hey! High heel. I got some high heels. Alright, some more female equipment. Ooh. It's just the PT-10, but it's much better than... Oh, not that much. Okay, so Luna can equip it. Charon can equip it. And Polan can... They can all equip it. Who do I give it to? Not in Luna, she tends to survive more. Poland tends to die more. I'm gonna give it to Charon actually, because she's my strong attacker. So I'm giving her the high heels. Oh, there's another cave there. So if you had missed on the treasure chest, the game will let you know. I hope Polan can equip. Polan is the one with the ponytails, okay? I don't know, in case you guys haven't noticed. Zidane is on the left. Runa's the blonde. Charon is the middle one with a ponytail. Polan's the one with the two the two things there. What do you call those? I don't know. The sideway ponytails. And Balmor is the last one to the right. So Polan cannot cast strong magic. Fourth one, but in the middle, Charon, she can. So I hope that at least eventually Polan can finally cast stronger magic. Because right now it's unfortunate. She's the cutest of the bunch. How do you call those? Do you call those ponytails? I think they had a name, like Lulus or whatever. I don't know. All right, wait. Is that a healing / save point? Oh. You think it's also a pony now? Might be. They both have purple hair. I kind of wish, if I had to complain just to complain, because everybody likes complaining, I wish they had different hair color. I know they're twins, but I wish one of them had, I don't know, blue hair and the other one purple hair, for example. Hey, might as well criticize some. You might as well give some constructive criticism. Okay. The game lets me save here. Interesting. Interesting. And heal, I guess. Nope, it doesn't let you heal. It doesn't let you heal, it just lets you save, so you could still be screwed. If you erase your files, for example, you can be completely screwed. No, it is enough to differentiate. Differentiate. It is enough, but I don't know. It would have been an even better touch if they had different hair color. Now, in Japanese, their names are, depending on which aromatization basis you use, or anyway, standard you use, their names could be either this. I'm gonna write with one hand instead of wasting time, because in Japanese they use the same the r sound, so it could either be that, it could be that, but I tend to call them like that because it just sounds better. I think the first name sounds better with an R, and the second name sounds better with an L. But in Japanese, it's the same. It's the Ransan, Chara, Pola. It's the same thing. So whether you want to pronounce it with an R or an L, it doesn't really matter. Like in the Breath of Fire, yeah, Chara and Polan sound better. Yeah, than the. You could also do Chalan and Poran or something. But like when in the Breath of Fire 2 guide, remember how it was so inconsistent, the Breath of Fire translation, depending on the menu or the in battle or the dialogue, the words would be written differently. And the guy in the guide kept saying, "Oh, it's another mistake by Capcom. It's another mistake. It was poorly translated." But it's not. It's not poorly. It was poorly proofread. That's for sure. And it was not poorly translated because both cases are good. You can use either or, L or R. It doesn't. It's not a mistake either way. People that don't know Japanese usually say that, but it's wrong. Poland. No, there's no D. How long is this dungeon? Holy chickens on a chicken stick. This dungeon never ends. Am I really walking all the way around for a treasure chest? Ugh. Ugh. I think there might have been another path. Carnelian. No idea what a carnelian is. Oh, okay. It's a ring. Protects against sleep. He has already this. I could give it to. I'll give it to Luna, whatever. Whatever. I think it's there. Ah, that sucks. That means that I missed something on the right. Please tell me there's a treasure chest at the end of that path. Otherwise, me won't be happy. I can't. These scorpion things are pretty weak. These razor tails are pretty weak. That's why I fight them. Because I still need the money, you know. Okay, there you go. I had missed the treasure chest. I got an opera. Opera. Okay, what is... Oh. Okay. I think it channels the lightning energy, which I never use. I never use lightning magic. Mostly because I don't have level 2 lightning as opposed to fire and ice. I can finally fight you. Because you're alone. $80 only. I know for a fact I'm gonna have to walk out of this dungeon. I'm definitely gonna have to walk out of this dungeon. That does. Ooh, here's the Firebird. Here it is. Okay, let's see. First of all, let's see if I can. I like oh, I see. I can almost equip the Iron Spear. It's coming. It's coming. I still can't equip that. That's way too high. Yeah, there's no way. No point in checking. Do you want to fight the Firebird? I wanted to. No, I'm gonna be fine. Okay, let's do it. Let's go, guys. Boom. What's up, Scissor Man? Let's fight the Firebird. Oh, it's smaller than I thought it'd be. I thought it'd be much bigger than that. $500, huh? Maybe I can break its bones. If I can break its bones. I don't remember what that does. Nakimane? Reduces their attack, I think. Useless. Fire attacks are not gonna work against him. Let's try to poison him. Haha, we poisoned him. Ooh, let's try Rush. It's about the same. Nice and colorful. Ah, okay. Good, it does more and more damage. I think the damage is random. Let's try to break its bones. If it works, it's not going to be able to move. Hey! Hey, hey, hey. Oh, it just... Woo! It exploded into feathers. Yeah, I got some fire feathers. Woohoo! And now I have to walk back. Obliterated. Because I know these feathers are necessary for... There was one scenario that required it. I think the old man. You know the collector? Yeah, the collector wanted a fire feather next. We also have to go back to the mayor's place because we gotta prove to him that we've beaten the... This is taking longer than expected. Not a good battle. Because they keep missing. They must have a high evasion rate or something. I wish there were at least items, you know, that would let me escape from dungeons. There's not even an item that lets you escape from a dungeon. Mini-mu. At least we don't have to go out of our way to get the treasures because we got them. So we can take the shortest path out. There's at least that. I guess that's the silver lining, for what it's worth. So I thought originally those were one-hit kills, but they just darken your mind. 888. Good damage output. Whoa, we have never seen them. Medicus. There's 3 of them, though. I'm a bit scared. Okay. Seems easy enough. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, the enemy design is great in this game, I find. For some reason, we've never seen these wizards before. I don't know what's up with that. Come on, Shinigami. Get out of here. It happens often, actually, that when we leave, when we beat the boss of a dungeon, all of a sudden there's a new type of enemy that appears. Right? It happened yesterday in the pyramid. It happens again. Here. That's just too many. Nineme! I'm officially on the 2nd year. Well, there you go. We're getting older. Did we come up or did we come down? Ah, I can't remember. I can't remember. Okay, good. Oh, we didn't get battles for an entire floor. And we're out in the open. Sorta, kinda. So as Scissorman said the other day, there's actually a sequel to this game, kind of, spiritual sequel, called Traverse, which uses the same context, the same type of idea, where you're completely free to go wherever you want. It would be interesting to see what it looks like. I almost used all of my well 50s. Crazy, huh? No, I don't own it, unfortunately. I can't. I haven't checked, but I can't imagine it being too expensive, considering it's an obscure JRPG. Although all the games are becoming expensive nowadays, but. Unless it's super rare. Maybe it's a super expensive game because it's rare and I don't know about it. Mm-hmm. 500 big ones. Who knows? Down or up? I think up was just an extra. Yep. Woo! It's $186. Oh my gosh! Oh, it is rare. It's super rare. Okay. Let's go see that mayor, baby. Huh, you beat the Firebird. Yeah, it feels like the evil has dissipated. But I need proof that you're the one who's defeated it. Bro. What about this? Is that proof enough for you? Zinin has shown the mayor the fire feather. Whoa, this is so rare. I never seen one before. I got it. Would you give me one? With this, I have proof that you've given one to me and I will reward you. Do you want to give one fire feather to the mayor? Yes. Really? Thank you so much. Oh, he gave me 20,000 gold for it. Nice! 20,000 gold. That's a lot of money. Oh my. Oh my. Amazing. Amazing. This one is only 20. Oh, that's so cool. We're broke no more, baby. How long will that last? I don't know, but man, now I want to save. I'm not gonna go back to... the collector's house just now because he's super far out. Super far out, so I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna keep going forward. Although this had, oh no, Pinasu had, had magic shops, so maybe we can buy. Let's move forward. Well, let's save, please. Let's save before my SNES dies. Please, 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 please let me save. Yay! Let's go to bed and let's go save and then buy a bunch of items in Crown. Oh, you can sit on the bench? Okay, whatever. Ooh, my bladder will explode, so I'll go take a quick bathroom break just right after I saved. I talked to everyone in this town, I think. What else is there to do here? Save shimasu ka? Yeah, I'm super rich. Let's go! Let's go! Alright. Let me take a quick bladder power break. I am back. So the only thing there is in this town was the twins. That's it. Getting the twins and the happy cult thing. Those were the only things in this town. Yeah. Every time he comes here, he smashes on the keyboard, and so I was like, no, he can't come here, because he could have shut the stream now. All right, let's see. We have this one, we have this one, we have this one. Yeah, I can finally buy this. Fire on everyone! It's way more, but I don't have, whoa, fire on everyone. Like the more expensive one is Frozia. Much, wow! Oh, that's second one, oh, okay. So I'm gonna buy the first fire on everyone. Only Charan can do it, but it's worth it. At least fire on everyone. The other ones are too expensive. I mean, I don't have the level for the other ones yet left. That's fire 2. Fire on everyone 2. Frisado. Oh, I do have ice on everyone. Oh, this is ice 3. That's why. Okay, let's do it. Ice on everyone. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. This one I'm way too not good enough. Volt 2. I never bought Volt 2, so let's do it. Can't do it. Can't do it. Oh, there's Earth 2. I never bought the Earth magic. For some reason, I never bought the Earth magic. I'm losing all my money. I'm close for Earth on everyone. I never bought the I never bought the wind magic either. I'm just buying everything now. All my money is going away. My money's going away. Oh, whatever. Was it worth it? I think so. Yeah, well, we're broke again. Already. Almost broke. We bought a crap ton. Oh, we didn't even buy the rest. Like, we have stuff to buy. Like, we gotta buy some well 50s. Like 80... 86 well 50s. My gosh. Maybe I should have kept the money to reimburse the... Because one of the... I have to borrow gold from one of these guys. I have to borrow the max amount to get an item that lets me get to final scenario. So if I have 50,000, I should borrow 50,000 just to pay back right away. You know, maybe I should wait with the money. This is what I should do. Wait till I have 50,000, borrow 50,000, pay back, get the item, and then spend money. I don't know. It's an idea. Because he gave me a lot of money. 20,000 was a lot. Is it exactly the same thing? I know there's other ones, but I'm not gonna buy them. It's like defense up. That can be good, but Raises the defense of everyone. Oh, but I don't have 380. That's too expensive. Okay. Should we try again? Are we strong enough now? We may be strong enough now. Wait a second. Let me just see if I'm strong enough to equip the rod at this point. I may be. Oh, I'm so close. I'm so close to being able to equip the rod. But not yet. And I'm wondering if I should keep my money. $30,000. Oh, it doesn't matter regardless. I'm dumb. You borrow 50,000, you just give it back right away. Who cares? You don't have to spend it. Why am I even worrying about that? I don't know why I was worrying about that. That's weird. I can just borrow it and give it back right away. All right. Let's hope for the best. Yeah, we didn't even get hit. Let's go. Nice start. Nice. Yeah, if it's that easy, I think it will be that easy. We didn't even get hit. That's a great beginning. Oh, I have new skills. I have Muddy. I have wind. Nice. And this is earth, right? Oh, nice. I didn't even get hit. I didn't even get hit. Okay, he got me for the first time. That's okay, that's okay. Oh, he's definitely weak against ice. That's a lot of damage. I think he's weak against everything, maybe. Yo! All right, let's see if I think we're gonna make it. I think we're gonna make it. Poor Balon. Alright, Rookie Man. That actually healed. That actually healed Charan. How come? What did I equip that makes her she gets healed by lightning? Oh, that's amazing. I can't die. She can't die. She's just getting healed. That means I will win 100% now. I will absolutely win. Oh, unless he changes. No, if he keeps doing that, I'm not gonna win. One of them died. It's okay, she's the weakest. Yatta! Yatta! Okay, she didn't get the levels though. Whatever. Antaratsue, you guys are strong. Really strong. I lost. As promised, here's 6,000 gold. Woohoo! We got 6,000 gold. So, because now I have a favor to ask of you. Do you want to listen to it? Yes. Good, thank you. Pumpkin toyu. There is a there's a sorceress called Pumpkin. History. She has an incredible story. We got in a crazy fight one day, and she sent me out. But I want to go back. What? I want to go back to sleep there? Okay. Can you just talk to her and do something about it? Balmor's like, you should do that by yourself. Rukiman is like, well... if I could, I would, but she is a great magician, a great witch. Chimata de wa. Washinue wa Daimajo no, and it's officially known as the Witch Mansion, or whatever. I don't know. Ah, poor you. Oh wow, this would not. Okay, here's a sentence Luna says that would never be translated like this today. Okay, are you ready? This would be transformed in the English version. Because Lukiman has been sent out, he's been kicked out of the house, blah blah blah. Luna says, poor you, even though you are the husband / the master, you are treated like the wife. She must be very scary. Rukiman says, yo, that's true, ha 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 ha. Zidin says, got it. We'll try to do something about it. Rukiman says, okay, thank you so much. This is the key to the mansion. And there's a monster that she's put inside, so I think if you're not strong enough, you'll get wrecked. I'm counting on you. Sidon says, okay. Hey, and we got the key to the mansion. We already found that mansion. We know where it is. How can everyone go yikes? Cool. We made it. We made it. Let's go save. Oh, what's my status? Okay, whatever. We'll go sleep after. Save first, sleep later. Save shimashita. Almost like saying. All right, let's do it. We have to go backwards again. We have to spin it, damn. Daimajo, let's go. We have the key. A monster. Fork Delilah? Fork Delilah. Castlevania vibes, really? Okay, apparently all the chests contained monsters, so we shouldn't go for them yet, because we shouldn't waste our HP and stuff. Oh, the music, but that's the same music as always, isn't it? Oh, in the mansion. Okay, I haven't noticed. I can see why. Oh, there are random encounters. No, we're fighting some flying brooms. Or some bouncing brooms. Nope, they're not dancing. They are bouncing. Not the same. Is that Cassowary? Oh. Okay, wrong. Yeah. Ugh. Too many people. Too many people. Do. Yikes! See those brooms? They do way too much damage. The game knows that if you're strong enough to beat Rookie Man, you can endure some crazy battles. There are 2 chests down here. Yeah, too many of them. Can you just give me like 1 broom, please? Oh, that's fine. Tamago don. It's an egg don. Ow. Break that egg. It seems like it was already broken because you only had the yellow out. This way or that way? Two. There's a treasure chest to the right. There's a treasure chest. I mean to the left. I don't know the difference between my right and my left, apparently. Ha! Thanks for healing me. I really wish I could organize the spells. That's one of the game's flaws. Can't organize the spells as you want. Ah, so many dead ends. You're getting broken, Pot. You're going broke, Pot. Broke. Those bouncing brooms are definitely the scariest enemies here. Oh my. I'm gonna have to come back to all these chests, I guess. What a mess this room is. I wanted to heal first. Damn it. Kora! Omaera, dogo kara? Where'd you guys come in from? You thieves, I'm gonna stop you. Well, there she is. There's Pumpkin. Bad start. Oh my gosh! She wrecked? Now she's way too strong. She's way too strong. No, you're not supposed to win. Ah, it hurts. It's Balmore says that granny is so powerful. Pumpkin says, how did you come in here? Depending on your answer, I may give you as bait, as bait to the monsters. Zidane says, well, wait a second. We were asked by Rukiman to come here. Pumpkin says, what? Rukiman? This pathetic magician. He's so weak. Has he been doing alright? Yeah, he's doing fine. He wants to come back to the house. Pumpkin says, what are you saying? He's the one that left by himself. If he wants to come back, he can come back. He's the one, he can come back by himself. I can't believe he would use such young people like you. He has never changed. He has no guts. But I still love him. Wait, you mean you didn't kick him out? Pumpkin says, what are you talking about? Why would I kick out my beloved husband. Do you think I'm an evil woman? He left of his own will. Wow, we fought a little bit, but still. Balmore says, yeah, if I had such a wild wife like her, I would probably run away too. Duna says, yeah, of course you'd say that. Pumpkin says, anyway, if he wants to come back, tell him to come directly to me. I'll talk to him. He did wrong to you. I will make you stronger because of that. Oh. She's raising her levels by 1. Wow, and she's healing us completely. Wow. I feel stronger. Balmore's like, whoa. Incredible granny. Zidane says, I got it. We'll go get Rukima. Pumpkin says, my monsters will not attack you anymore. So please go in peace. But the ones that are hidden in treasure chests will still attack you. So be careful. So I'm counting on you. Wow. Would you look at that? Not only did she level us up, she also healed us. Wow. Great lady. Thank you, ma'am. Would the treasure chest be open now? Okay. At least she could do after the beating she gave us. Yo, she completely wrecked us. And I didn't grind that much. So maybe I fled too much, I don't know. You met with Pumpkin. How did it go? Luna says, she really wants to talk to you. Rukiman says, what? She's not angry at me. Sidin says, she's not angry. She really wants to see you. She's nice, isn't she? Luna says, that's true. And she told us that she didn't kick you out, that you left by yourself. Rukiman says, she told you all of that. Well, ha 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 ha. Well, okay, I guess I have no choice. But now I'm afraid to go back. Don't say that, Luna says, don't say that. You should just go back. Be confident. Balmore says, yeah, she's a great granny. You should go back. Lucky Man says, well, I'm still scared. Do you want to go to the house with me? Do you want to join me? It seems, you guys seems like a good bunch of people to travel with. Zidane says, you want to come with us? Luna says, don't you think that Pumpkin will be angry at you if you come back with us? Looking Man says, please. Please accept the request of an old man. It is the request of my life. Do you want to bring Lucky Man with you? Yes. Zidane says, I guess we have no choice. But if she gets angry at you, not my fault. Lucky Man says, okay, let's go. You guys are some nice people. I will remove this sign. he burned it. And he made another one appear. Alright, let's go, guys. But we don't need to go to Pumpkin's place right away. That's fine. We can adventure first. Seems fun. Luna says no, we're going right now. I think I'll save. Wait, we have a Lukimon now? Woohoo! No, we don't. That was just Balmore. So technically we could go adventure, but of course we're not gonna do that. Especially since he's not even in our team yet. I mean, why would we do that, right? We live for the adventure. Yeah, but we already know that he's gonna join us, so let's wait until he actually joins us. That's a freaking huge mansion. I get lost in here. At least there are no more battles. So, I mean, that's cool. Pumpkin says you. Furukimon says Katya. Mother, I'm sorry. Wait. I thought it was his wife. You couldn't come by yourself. Mommy, I'm sorry, don't get angry. You're so dumb. I'm not gonna hit you. You should have come back earlier. You're the one that left the house. But you would always hit me. Gutara dakara ne. That's because you are... Because you were good for nothing. You have no courage. You can't do anything by yourself. I would have forgiven you if you had come back by yourself, but now I won't. But I just came back. Mr. Zidane, you're an adventurer, aren't you? Yes, I am. Then I have a... Giri? Tayomeri Giri. This is not a... Giri? Out of duty. I'm not... This is not a... I don't know. A hard request, but if you can you bring him with you on your adventures? I think that this husband of mine will become better and stronger if he goes with you. Rukimon says, "Well, that looks fun. Do you want it?" Yes. 鍛えるだなんてとんでもない。一緒に旅を続けていただけるなら喜んで。Well, I don't know if that's gonna work, but I'm happy to take him with us. Pumpkin says, "Really? Thank you so much. Please train." Rukimon says, "Wahahaha. I am back. I am back to the time of my youth. I'm gonna teach you a bunch of stuff. I'm counting. Nice to meet you again, Balmor says. Wait, didn't you say you were a senpai? Luna says, you seem pretty dumb. Oh no, he's now Luna speaking to Balmor. Since you're so dumb, that's the only thing you remember. Lucky Man says, alright, let's go. Yatta! We finally have our last party member. Woohoo! Pumpkin says, this is my thanks. You can use all the treasures you want in this mansion. Use them as you please. Lucky Man says, don't be full of yourself. Those are all mine. Pumpkin says, shut your mouth and just train. Mr. Zidane, if he becomes a burden on you, you can just drop him anywhere, I don't care. Rukiman says, you're awful. Zidane says, no worries. 僕の方が足まといんですよ. I think we'll be the burdens for him. Hey, that was a funny story bit. I like the story. Status, yeah, Lukima! Lukima, yeah, nice. Let's see if we can equip. Okay, so he has a tsue. That's fine. You can't equip anything else for now. But we're full. How did you enjoy this little story? Okay, let's look at the treasure chest. Oh, it's just the monster. Oh my gosh, it's a bunch of eggs. Pumpkin running? Wow, he's pretty strong. Oh, maybe not. Let's go! Basically, same as everyone else. And he can already cast the stronger magic. Oh yeah, I have Blazer now. Oh, I forgot. Oh, let's go! Oh my gosh! This is amazing! Oh, she can't cast it. Oh, that's amazing. I have two characters that can cast Blazer. Oh, man. Fantastic. That's rock. That's so cool. That's so cool. We got an elixir. Cool, not a monster. We're gonna stop after this mansion. We're gonna nab all the treasures, and then we're gonna stop for today. Good progress today. Good. Hari skill. Huh? Harikuru scale. What is that? It's an item. Okay. It's a it's an attack item. Now the game's gonna become easier, I suppose, because I can cast full magic on with two characters. I can hit all enemies at once. That's gonna help amazingly well. That is really, 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 really gonna help. Like really, 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 really. So. Well, I wouldn't say OP, but it's definitely gonna help. Yo, look at this. 6 people on the battlefield. It's amazing. So if we ever get other, it's gonna be like the ant one where Balmor left. If we ever have other scenarios where we get another temporary member, one of them's gonna leave every time. There's probably gonna be a story thing that means one permanent member will leave briefly every time we get another, because I presume we'll get more. I mean, it would suck if we didn't get more temporary members like the ant story. I'm sure we will. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. From what I've seen, I don't think no character leaves forever. Because it's not a story about saving the world, right? So it's not a story where your characters can actually die. It's just like a lot of adventures, so I don't think it will happen. Combat magic. I got some combat magic. Whatever that means. And I got a crystal rod. Nice. You missed the cowboy enemies? We saw a cowboy sprite earlier. Oh wait, crystal rod. Probably for Lucky Man. Yeah, but he's way too weak. Even Zidane is still too weak for the crystal rod. It's crazy the amount of items this game gives you that you're just too weak for. Yes! Another, let's check what it looks like. If we go into search menu, look at this. Woohoo! Look at this. This one is not even unlocked yet. Don't know what that is. Look at this. We're done. We haven't done half of them yet, though. We've done maybe 1/3 of them. Yeah, about 1/3 of them are done. So, cool, cool, cool. Can we save in here? We even have places on the map. as you can see, that are not open yet. We still have circles. So this will gradually... This place is so expensive. This will gradually change. Yep, a lot of adventuring to go. I kind of feel like continuing right now. This, see, I can buy this. I can actually equip this. This is a PT-13. A carbon spear. Interesting. Because the iron spear, this is a 15, but this one ups my speed. I have this one. I'm almost there. Maybe I could buy this for Luna. PT-13 speed up. Because her bow is PT-10 only. Oh yeah. I'm buying this for her. It's worth it. It's not even that expensive. It's only 7. That's crazy. I remember when 700 was deemed expensive. Now 700 gold is like, that's nothing. Yeah, that's gonna be super good for her. Let's go. They can equip this. Because it's Sume. This ups their speed. This is a 9. This makes them faster. But she's so weak. I'm gonna give it to her. Yeah, I'm gonna give her the bow. Classic. Right? This always happens. And let's see here. The Iron Helm, I already have 2 of them, so that's useless. And the rest I'm too weak for. Oh, maybe not. Razor Gloves. Protects against... It's a PT-9. PT-10 protects against thunder. PT-12. Nobody can equip it. Ooh. Ooh! Wait a second. Lots of things I can buy here. PT-10 protects against thunder. Luna and Charan. Let's see. Thing is, I can't see if I don't go in the menu, which sucks. What was it? It was a thing. That's a PT-12. Oh, that's a PT-10. Oh, I can do it here. Oops. PT-10 protects against thunder. What? She has nothing on her head? That's kind of dumb. That's gonna help. She had nothing on her head. Okay, anyway. Charan, this is a PT-10, protects against thunder. And this is a PT-12 for Luna. So... Oh, but I was not looking at the right place. 10 and against thunder. It's for the gloves. Ah, so they have nothing. That's perfect. So I can buy one for Chanan and one for her because I don't even have them. They don't even have anything equipped, so I'm just gonna buy 2 of them. Spend my money again. Okay, and now we have 3 types of boots. PT11, PT11 with nothing, PT10. Alright, so this is the best one. Okay, first of all, Chanan and Polan. PT11. Ugh, this is tedious though. Okay, so let's give her the ring. Ring. Okay. Chanan and Polan. They have high heels, which are PT10. And she has even worse. So 10 and 9 for them. And this is 11 with protection from paralysis. So let's buy 2. He's so expensive. But this is gonna be better. 11 protection. There you go. Yep. Hell sandals. There you go. Hell sandals on both of them. They still have regular sandals. Oh, PT9, PT10. Okay, she can equip this one at least. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Don't worry. Then we have the high heels. We don't care. We just did that. And this is the one. The neat boots. Neat boots can be bought for PT11. She got 10. I could buy her 11 for Luna, but I won't. I'm just going to buy 1 for Lucky Man, and that's it. And we're done. Yay, we're done. We're done with shopping here. Cool. Now we're like completely... We're going to get attacked by magic from some enemies. We're going to get healed. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. I have 7 pair of sandals. I should probably sell them. You know what? Let's sell the sandals. Let's see how much money we can make. Because nobody is ever going to need those again. Sandals, 7 pairs. Let's sell them all. Beep. Only 350. Kinda sucks. Whatever. Gold is going away. It's worth it. Now I'm gonna be stronger. It's totally worth it. Okay, where do we save? We're gonna save on the first one. 1259. Pop 1401. Bam. Amazing. Woohoo. Cool. I'm happy with the progress we made today. Good stuff.